Sorry for the long hiatus. I had shoulder surgery on my dominant arm, and it took me way longer than I expected to get to the point where I could use it for long enough periods to do anything again. So thanks for your patience, and on with the show. Hey guys, welcome to Kids on Bikes, Part 3? Yes, Part 3. Because
of
this one shot, this 3-hour session, we're going into hour 5.
Look, we needed 2 hours to.
None of us are
talk about
classic
the janitor.
overthinkers. None of us.
A little bit. Just a little bit. No, it's good though. It's good. It's a much more interesting story than if we had only taken 3 hours to do it. I am Dan, the game master for this game, and across from me is
Dee Dee.
And past Dee Dee
is Airy. I play Blanche.
And in Boise as well. But not in the same room.
Yep, I'm Kimberly. I play Jordan Martin.
And in the Washington area.
Oh God.
I'm Jeff, and I play Jerry Gary Brom, the Boy Scout.
And in the beautiful and risk-free Los Angeles.
Totally safe and normal here.
Yep.
I'm Jason, and I play Munch.
I'm Jen, and I play Vera.
Now, does anyone remember
No.
what happened last time?
Nope.
So the time before last was when we had the shenanigans in the cemetery. So last time, didn't we all at some point got called into the principal's office because our bikes were left at the cemetery, and then
So that was in session 1.
That was in session 1? Oh shit.
And then session 2 started in detention.
Our bikes were.
Oh, that's right. That's right, and it was my birthday, and Ari tried to give me booze.
Yeah.
And
Well, she did. She put it. She did
'Cause
put
you
it
guys
in
are
your
crazy
backpack,
morons.
Jordan.
Oh, that's right. Good God, we haven't played in forever.
And
So I think it's important to make sure you make a note that's in your inventory. I don't know if you'll be able to make use of that, but just remember, you have a small bottle of
Booze
alcohol.
in my bag.
And Jerry
Saving.
busted you all out of
Or she could
detention
get
by
more
lighting
told,
the bathroom
please.
on fire.
And then he lost his lunch money. That was his one adversity point. And then we cut to Vera in the library, who had a bit of an interaction with the spirit, who gave her a book that told her about secret writing from the Revolutionary War. And she realized that in the journal that looks like there might be spaces for that. And so you guys went to a textile mill to get ferrous sulfate, a salt which could potentially be used to make that visible. And you were met by Aaron Dealey, who warned you that the cult of the followers of Schnorp know what you guys know, and you all agreed to meet at the cemetery inside the Schnorp mausoleum. You guys did that, and found that Aaron Dealey had already been met there by the cultists, and Blanche rolled really poorly and ended up getting knocked
Several
out
times.
by a blackjack
Oh,
and was
that's
kidnapped. Meanwhile, more cultists showed up. You guys snuck past them as best you could, stole one of their cars, tried to run them over, wrecked
Okay,
it.
so
The cultists ran off with Blanche. Jordan got out of the car to throw a rock at them, and then the police showed up and told you, put your hands up.
okay, so I thought the cemetery business was earlier, but I guess that was the most.
That was where we ended. We ended with
Gotcha.
you guys seeing Blanche get taken away by cultists, and the police pulling up and telling you to stand down.
And stand by.
Yeah.
So the rest of you are still in the car. Jordan is outside the car. She was the one driving.
Uh-huh.
And so now we return to
Sender.
mise en scène. Step away from the vehicle.
Okay, I
That's not
take
what
a
mise en scène means.
Shh.
whatever. I take a, I take a step away. Like, oh shit, 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 oh shit.
Am I still
What
in
do
the
the-
car or did I get out of the car by
You're
now? I
in
can't
the
remember.
the others of you were still in the car. Vera, Munch, and Gary are all still in the car.
Okay.
They may not know that you're there.
Right.
So what do you guys want to do? Anything before I continue on?
We've already crashed the car, right?
Yeah, it's smoking.
Yeah.
She drove it
like
through a
Jim
bunch
Carrey
of
style.
trees and headstones to try to get to Blanche.
Right. Right. Huh. And they drove away with Blanche.
They threw Blanche into a van and drove off.
Right. They black bagged her.
Yep.
Let's see.
Her and Aaron Dealey.
Oh my god, I'm allergic to bees. That bee in the car, that was messed up. It almost got me.
What are you doing? We're still in the car.
That's our story.
Oh, okay. So you're telling me the story by playing the story?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what you're saying is,
Run out. There's a bee in this car.
but that still doesn't
Start
explain how we stole it.
screaming and get out.
We
Are we gonna
stole
tell them
it.
that the bee
We're
told us
running
to
away
steal
from
the car?
bee,
Stole
and then
it.
it followed us.
It's the bee's car.
It held a
It's
gun
the
to your
bees.
head, said get in the car, or I'm
Yeah,
gonna sting.
How does the bee
Vera.
explain how we stole someone's car?
Who did we steal the car from? We stole it from the
It's
cultists,
probably
right?
stolen from.
It was one of
by
the cultists.
Okay.
Sure, it was.
It was. The cultists parked the car.
They probably stole it from someone. They're
Maybe.
evil.
Who knows?
Honestly, you guys, we were in fear for our lives, so we just have to say that.
Is there any duct tape in the car that we can act like we just...
By the way,
Oh,
all
yeah.
the cultists
Which
scattered
one?
before the police could see them. So, as far as the police
Uh-huh.
are concerned,
There are no.
you went
cultists.
joyriding in a car and drove through a cemetery.
I'd like to look around and see if there's anything that could pass for duct tape or rope
Okay.
inside the car.
Why don't you go ahead and roll a d20, pick highs or lows.
Okay.
Say
You
highs or
gotta
lows.
pick first.
Before you
Three
roll.
dice. Highs.
Okay.
Let's put your poo. That's a 7.
There is, at best, scotch tape.
Oh,
Do I have
Jesus.
a flannel? Do I have a flannel
Am
on?
I even masking?
I probably have a flannel on.
It is
Okay,
the
here.
80s.
I can rip this in
Are they just
pieces
doing this while
and tie you guys up, and then say that I saw you guys in the back and I stole the car. 'cause
Put your
you were
hands behind
fleeing,
your
and
head,
Then you gotta...
he says to Jordan.
I do it.
Oh, right. Right.
Get
'cause she's
down on
still
the
going.
ground.
Mm.
Oh,
Do we
okay.
do we have a speaker in our car?
No.
Okay, I'm
We
ripping
have your
my
tape recorder.
How many cops
my
showed up?
flannel that is extra
There's like
close,
2 cop cars.
Oh, that's it.
and I'm
That's not
tying
that
up
big
the
of a deal.
wrists, and you guys
Okay.
have to back me up
Okay.
that I have not kidnapped you, because I have not kidnapped you.
Should we put this scotch tape on our mouths or what?
Sure.
Okay.
So the cops are starting to approach.
Oh dear.
Okay, they're tied
I'm
up.
just like,
Mm.
all right.
I'm gonna
what-
get
what
out
do
and
we
start
see?
screaming.
Gary, what are you doing in this? Are you just following along too?
Yep, I am. Oh, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm doing.
Don't you have
whatever
any
the-
duct tape in your backpack? You're supposed to be prepared, man.
I
Where the
probably
hell am
have. I probably have rope, but not.
I don't even know
duct
if my
tape.
backpack's with me. So.
My, oh, I don't
I
know.
think
Are
I
our
would.
back? Do we have our backpacks?
I think so, because he kind of went
We did
straight from
came from
school.
school.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a small montage at Blanche's house to get a bunch of like baseball bats and croquet mallets and stuff to as
Mhm.
weapons.
I
We all
drew.
came
I
out
rolled
of
a
the
20
dressing
to
rooms.
resist crying. I sorry. I
Okay,
rolled a
well-
12. I rolled a 12 to resist
Okay.
crying on a d20.
Okay.
And
Well, let's see. What skill? What skill would that be?
I chose grit,
yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Okay, yeah, you did it.
so I'm not crying. Okay.
Can't say that you're not sniffly, but you're not crying.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay. There it is. All right, so the police are approaching. Jordan's on the ground.
Mhm.
Crying. I'm trying not to cry.
Are you?
Sniffling.
I
I'm
ran out of
basically
the
just
car
like,
screaming.
Fuck. There
Help
goes
us!
my...
Help us!
Mm-hmm.
Officers, help us!
Cop says, "Get down on the ground
Okay, but we need your help.
now."
Okay.
I kneel down on the ground with my hands behind my head.
Did you guys get out of the car too? You and Munch?
I'm still in the car.
No, because they're
Oh,
tied
okay.
up. They're gonna stay in there.
Okay.
Oh,
please.
okay. Okay.
A lot going on.
So the cop walks over to Vera, one of them.
Hi, officer.
What's going on here?
Listen, there were these crazy people that were trying to hurt us. They kidnapped my friend, and I saw this car with my other friends tied up in the back already.
I'm just
And
nodding.
so I moved the car so we could get away from them.
All right, let's do. This is going to be a difficult charm roll.
Even though it's true.
It's charm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Should I use these dice?
It can't count as flight.
Nope. You're trying to convince them of something.
Oh, it's gonna be so bad, you guys.
What do you need? You take all the dice?
I don't know. Oh, it's out of. Mine's a 6, so it's a 6-sided die roll, right?
Correct.
Okay.
If you get a 6, you get to roll again. The next size. Oh, but...
4.
Basic.
Can I use an adversity token?
Let me see. Would it make a difference?
Hi, Booker.
It would take a lot of adversity tokens to really make any significant difference.
Because literally, I am scared and I am afraid for my life right now.
That's fair, but the cops didn't. It's not what they saw, and so you have to convince them. That's a difference. That's a difference of 6. Guess if you spend 2 adversity tokens, we can make this, instead of failing bad but not a disaster, it would be a fail but not too badly.
Do I have 3? I have 3, right? I'll just use all of them. I don't care.
Just use 2, because if you use 3, it won't make it any difference.
I won't. Okay.
No.
So how does it work?
So you just mark off that you use 2 of them.
Okay. I have 3, right? Or 4?
Right. And then technically you earn another one after this because you failed.
Okay.
So cop says, well, he looks in the car at Munch and Gary and says, they're tied up with your ripped shirt. He pulls out his handcuffs, and then the other cop pulls out his handcuffs and says, you're both under arrest for grand theft auto, kidnapping.
I try and
then he
distract
starts
the
reading
cops.
you Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent.
Okay.
You have
Officer,
the right
that's
to
not my
attorney if you
shirt.
can't afford one.
Who
Well,
said?
tried to
Who said we stole the car?
That
right.
car belongs to...
I try to distract the cops by hitting play on Craig the
Mayor.
tape recorder.
That
Okay,
car
and-
belongs to John Matheson.
Oh, John Matheson.
How do you know
He's-
that?
That is
He's from
Jordan's
Wyoming.
boss from Wendy's. They
Mm.
ran the plate. They called in the plate.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
In
Oh,
1980.
Jordan, you are in
So that's
much
my
trouble.
boss's car. Did I
It's
know
your-
that
Officer,
before?
that's not my shirt.
You probably
I'm
would
wearing a
have
coat.
realized it in the moment and in the dark, but when you look at it, you recognize that it's
Oh shit.
Mr. Matheson's red
Now
Fiesta.
You need to roll for crying again.
And I just sort of like, that like kind of like bang my head, but on the grass. It's
Yeah.
like, no.
Hey, remember how I told you I had an idea?
Uh-huh.
That was the
Uh-huh.
idea.
Anyway, again, I still
You're
try and
sadistic.
I try and distract the cops by pressing
Can you
play
guys
on
steal
Craig the
the
tape
cop
player.
Dan, can you hear Jason?
Yeah, I can hear him fine.
Okay.
I had to finish that one bit.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Let's see. So this is. That's not combat. It's not brute strength. That's. Are you going to try to use that to try to like get away, or what's the end game?
Jason, he's asking you a question.
I was just checking on the cat. What? Oh.
Oh,
Huh?
what's the end game? What are you trying to achieve by doing this? Just distract them, or are you going to try to
Yes.
like get away?
I'm a child.
or-
I'm not very smart.
What did you record on it, though?
Let's
Maybe that was the bit. It's not a big deal.
evading problems both literatively and figuratively. Let's go ahead with flight.
No, but I thought you did. I thought you did
I
record
did record
something
some
important
stuff on it, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah.
that proved that
You had it
something
kind of
happened.
going throughout the whole
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. So
Right.
that's why you were playing it.
I thought about
To
it.
tell them the truth.
But I
so
didn't
they see
remember what I
the
recorded
truth
on
is.
it, so I just figured it would just be a distraction thing because I didn't have the rest. So what am I rolling?
Let's do flight.
Okay. Nope.
This is also
not the
going to
right
be
one.
a 10. Your goal is 10.
Mm.
This is they're very focused on their job.
Does a 3 count?
It definitely counts as a roll.
Mm-hmm. Still, I still hit the button. And it...
I just had this idea. I want to do
So failure is
fanzine.
bad, but not a disaster. It starts to eat the tape.
I want to do an Alf
Just to eat the tape. You
fanzine.
better stop that because that's our
Well,
evidence.
and then Alf and Willie, they get to.
Oh no. I don't remember what I was gonna put in my Alf fanzine. And there was also important stuff on it after that. Yeah.
So, Jordan, you are now being walked to the police car. So is Vera. The cops
Okay.
are now helping you guys get out of Mr. Matheson's car,
Oh, oh no.
and
no.
they're like, and so they rip the scotch tape off your mouth and untie your wrists.
Ow.
Tell them what happened.
It's been so long.
Why don't you come with me, son? You don't have to.
They've
You
got
don't
our
have to say
friend.
anything
No,
now.
no.
We know that
no.
this was probably a very
I
traumatic
stole the car.
experience.
I stole the car. It was me.
You were in the back seat.
Yeah, eventually.
Use a backseat driver.
Yeah, exactly.
The
I
officer
stole
tells
the car.
Jordan to be very quiet.
I stole the car, made everybody lie for me. Also, I have proof on this tape that just got eaten. A bunch of shady stuff's going down.
Why
guys
don't
should
we
listen
go
to
back to
this
the
tape.
station, and we'll talk through what's going on. And they walk you all to the. They put Gary and Munch in one police car,
Oh no.
and Vera and Jordan in the other police car because
Oh,
they're
no.
handcuffed.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are driving to the
Did you
police
see Golden Girls
station.
yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Sir,
Such
if
a
you would just listen
funny
to,
episode.
to my friend, she's telling the truth, and there, we don't have to talk to Mr. Matheson, because there's a very good explanation for all of this.
We'll talk about that
And-
at the police station. I strongly
No,
recommend
okay.
you keep quiet until you get a lawyer.
I strongly recommend that we might die if we have to go anywhere near Mr. Matheson.
what
Because our
just,
friend got
like,
kidnapped and he
our
knows
friend
those
is
people.
kidnapped, and we're being like taken, and we're gonna talk, and she's been like thrown into a car by some crazy ass cultists, and we're just gonna
What?
go and yeah. Would you
Have you
listen
been-
for 2
Have you
seconds?
been drinking?
No.
Have you been
Ugh.
drinking? Because
Have
I
you-
think
The
you should
officer
know
has
that
your.
there's a
The
cult
officer
in
took
this
your
town.
backpacks. He's like, I found some alcohol in here, sir.
Yeah. Do you see that it's open? No, because I haven't been drinking because it's my birthday, and my friend
So
thought
this
it.
is
who
for.
got-
This was an additional for later. I really recommend you stop speaking.
Okay, do
now.
one of those breathy things. Do one of these breathy things. Do the breathy thing.
She's
Do it.
breathing all over him.
Come on, do the breathy thing. I'll do it. I'll count. I'll do the alphabet backwards.
I'll breath all day long.
Z-Y-X. Wait. Z-Y-X-W-E-U-T-S-R-Q-O.
She's being loaded into the
No,
car.
You're already in the car driving.
Vera's just
L.
like, shut up.
K-J-I-H-G-F-E-D-C-B-A. Ha! I'm sober. Do the breath thing.
And you guys are pulling into the police station.
Breath thing. I'll do it. Come on. Do the breath thing. I'm not drinking. I'm not on drugs either. Do my blood. Here's my blood. Now can we go rescue my friend?
I forgot the reason.
They
that...
walk Vera and Jordan in, and they fingerprint them and take their picture, and they're in a holding cell.
Blanche is in a car somewhere being tortured by cultists.
And
Do you
then
know
Can you
who
at least
Blanche
call her
is?
house?
She's a
Talk to her
snort.
parents? Realize that she's missing? She's not there. Because she's in someone's car right now.
all right,
or
so
worse.
now-
Murdered or worse.
I'd like to report a missing person.
So
Do they do the breathalyzer thing? Because I'm ready for it.
they aren't doing that yet.
Because I have handcuffs
but-
on doesn't mean you can't take my missing persons report.
If they thought she
and so
was
now
drunk, they would do it
we're gonna
sooner.
cut over to Munch and Gary.
Oh, no.
You guys are just sitting at a cop's desk. And he's asking you what the hell happened.
It's all on the tape. I keep trying to tell you that. If you just play this tape, it'll explain everything much better
Well,
than I could do.
Well, let me
freeform
see
right
it.
now. Okay, hold on. I have a pencil.
He
It got
hands you a
eaten.
pencil.
Here. I'm rewinding it. Just be careful. Put it in that one over there. Not the side with the record button. You could accidentally erase it. Put it in the other one and play. And you'll hear verbatim
So-
what happened.
So he hits play. Go ahead, Jake. What's he hear?
Don't remember the plot.
All the shit from last week or last time.
Well, I mean, he rewound it all the way. So what does he hear first?
I want to know what he was saying.
Yeah.
yeah, right?
Well, you know, she took it in the thing.
Right, but he had. I'm sure he had recordings on there before. I just want to know what was on there before.
I see.
Oh, sure. Well, I mean, he definitely hears Afternoon Delight is the first thing that's on there. Recording. That's playing. Yeah, that's right. Very good. Yes, a Michael Dukakis speech, and then me following up with some, salient details about what I think is really going on in the speech.
And then that
That
same Michael Dukakis speech only played backwards.
only played backwards. It's a backwards mass devil Dukakis. And then
And the
all
cop
the
is just
details
shaking
of
his head. He's like, "Is it? Are you
Just
wasting my
fast-
time, son?"
No, fast forward. This is very complicated. It might be on the other side. Just fast forward, you'll get there.
So he fast forwards some.
And
Then he hears,
then
"But don't-"
starts my Yep.
Yeah, good.
Then starts my journal from the beginning of this very adventure.
So he hears the. Did you record like what happened when you were in the catacombs and stuff?
I had it running. I said I would have it
definitely
running
was.
the whole time. Yeah. So I had it like maybe at choice bits. Although I'm assuming I have a backpack filled with tapes also.
No problem. All right, so you hear Aaron Dealey when he told you about. Oh, well, first there's you guys talking about the ghost, which he just smirks at and goes, "Oh my god."
Kids.
But then there's Aaron Dealey's voice saying that the followers of Shorep know who you are, what you're doing, blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes fast forwards. You're probably recording Blanche getting all weapons. And then he hears you say, "Here it is. Don't be careful with it. Don't break it." And then
Sure.
and then Blanche saying some Blanche stuff, I'm sure.
Alright. Sounds like me.
Most likely.
And then you hear the voice of the cultists saying, "Come here." And then Blanche saying no, and then whispering back up, and "Oh, it's the cultists, blah blah." and then hearing Blanche getting smacked in the head. Now the cop's looking a little bit concerned.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cut back. Vera and Blanche, you are now in a questioning room.
Vera and
Jordan, sorry. You are now in a questioning room. You know,
an interrogation.
Yeah. It's copyright. I didn't want to have trademark issues here. A la Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's fine. And cop walks over to you. You recognize him. BD. That's not good for audio. You recognize him. He's the cop that was standing behind the principal when your bikes were discovered at the school.
Oh no.
And he walked over, like, "What is going on with you, Jordan?"
My friend just got kidnapped by cultists. And after she planted booze in my backpack, which, if you'll do the breath thing, you will see that I have not been imbibing.
What do you mean there are cultists? This is a small town.
Yeah, and that's where cultists hang out, because nobody will look for them there. They're the followers of Schnorp. That's what it was, right? That's what it was?
Yeah.
And they're like, gonna do some shit. I don't know. I'm sorry, stuff. I apologize. I'm sorry, sir.
Yes,
I'm a little bit wound up. Because my friend,
Why did
my
you
best
steal
friend,
your boss's car?
I didn't know it was his car. Okay, but we were trying to get away.
Why did you steal it?
It was at.
Where did you steal it from?
It was at the cemetery, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was there at the cemetery, and we were trying to get away from the cultists. But
What
then,
do you mean it was at the cemetery?
yeah, it was at the cemetery because that's where we found the cultists, and then they kidnapped my friend.
Are you trying to say that Mr.
Am I there with
John...
her? Or are we separated?
Yeah, you're with me.
Yeah, you're teenagers. They're not treating you like hardened criminals.
He must be, because if his car was there, unless it got stolen by somebody before I did, which I didn't, I just borrowed it because the cultists took Blanche, and I wanted to follow them because they stuffed her in a car, and so I grabbed the car, and I know how to drive.
Out.
Yeah, they knocked her out. She's unconscious. She could be dead.
We didn't see anybody but you guys even there.
Yeah, because
and
you're slow.
Our friend has audio evidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
He records everything.
Yeah. Just talk to the little squirt. He's got it. He's a little guy. You know? It's like, somebody's
we made sure he was safe because we knew something bad was about to happen.
Yeah.
And he recorded everything from a safe distance, but he still got it. I know he did.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut back now to Gary and Munch. Just finished listening to your tape, and he actually looks very concerned. And he says, "Will you excuse me one moment?" And he walks off to the chief of police office. You can see on the front it says Chief of Police Captain Lance Alvey.
You better not be in this call.
Definitely not a cultist.
My day's gonna be messed up.
And then you see them both walk out very quickly and head towards the interrogation.
Uh-oh.
Blanche, you wake up. You are in a very dark place, both emotionally and physically.
I don't think Blanche is ever emotionally in a dark place.
You are attached to shackles by your wrist.
Hot.
Kinky.
That's not in
I
character.
knew she was gonna say that. I knew that.
And you see,
you know me so well, Jason.
Near you, Aaron Dealey is also shackled to the wall.
Hey.
Oh, you're awake.
Principal. Wait. Where are we?
We are in the cult's inner sanctum right now. Deep within the bowels of the underground.
Oh, you're using these words and I'm not liking them.
They're not good words.
No, they're not. Where's the inner sanctum? Is this like the catacombs in the school?
Yes, that's where those lead. Also the Elk Lodge.
Oh, yeah, we were there.
And a
We
few
were
other
there.
places in town all lead here.
That's wild. I've been wasting all my time in the Schnorp tomb. I could have been drinking and all that. I mean, praying and all these other places.
Praying.
You notice that when you look around, you see some cultists milling about, and there is an altar,
Oh, dude, they're here.
and there is the roots of Schnorp tree.
Do I know it's Schnorp tree?
Schnorp tree is a very large tree, and this is a very large set of
So
roots.
the roots are like, is it like
They come out and go down.
Dagobah sort of thing?
Yeah.
Situation?
And there's a kind of a black obsidian looking crystal decanter near the altar as well.
Is it like, so it's holding liquid?
It's hard to tell, it's obsidian.
Oh, okay. How do I know it's a decanter though? Does it look like our decanter?
It's got like a little it's not like
so
a
it's
decanter.
like
It's more like a
filtering metal
it's
around
like
it?
a lemonade thing. Only
It
made
says,
of obsidian.
it says Bed Bath and Beyond on the bottom.
No, they're cheap. It's mainstays. Stop! It's not for you. So I'm shackled, but how far away is he?
Probably like 6 feet away. You know, socially
Socially
distanced.
distant.
Not biting distance.
So how long are my shackles? Can I like?
They're maybe
Hop.
6 inches.
Oh.
They're like it's like those ones that go through a ring.
Oh.
They're very
So-
old.
How? Stage whispering. How do you know all this? Were you part of this cult?
No,
Uh-huh.
you don't understand.
That's always my first answer, too.
They believe that the souls of children will give them eternal youth.
Oh,
Oh, so QAnon.
Right. Exactly. Just like that. And
Do they do it every 27 years?
Mm-hmm.
That's hacky.
No. It was about 10 years ago
Oh, yeah.
when the
so they blamed
last
it on you.
public one happened.
Did you try and, like,
I was trying
expose them?
I was
Oh,
trying
that's
to
right. It was my
expose
cousin
them,
went missing. Okay. I remember
and
now.
they found out about
Hey,
it.
did they kill my brother?
I've been in jail for the last 10 years.
Oh, I thought you'd been living in the old high school.
No.
Well,
I just
don't
got out.
know. I thought you were in jail. So up until this last night, I thought you were in jail, and then you were like all this garbage at the new old
you
high
aren't
school.
a reader, are you?
Reader?
Hmm.
What's that supposed to mean? I read the back of cereal boxes like everybody else.
But not the newspaper's front pages from like a week ago.
What am I, grandpa? No.
Anyway, what I suspect that's probably going to happen again. And he
What?
gives you a very strong
What's gonna happen again? You're gonna escape prison again?
I suspect that you will be killed and I will be blamed for it.
Oh. By who?
The cultists.
Wouldn't they have already killed me? I'm confused.
It's a ritual. You have to be alive before you die.
Well, I mean,
Just give him. I give him the.
I would like to be
Baxter look from
dead and then
Basketball.
more dead.
So,
But
but they didn't. This is silly. They didn't even know I was gonna be at the tomb. So,
I suspect if any one of you had been there, the same thing would have happened.
but none of us would. But we only went there because you told us to.
You suggested the mausoleum.
You suggested we go somewhere. I think maybe you told them. Nobody else knew where we were going, and if you think that they were out to get us,
Their ears are
sounds like-
everywhere in this town.
gross. So wait, what do you mean? Like bugs?
As in,
'Cause
people, there's so many of the
Is
people.
Michael Dukakis in on this?
What?
I really don't want little Smudge to be right.
I don't understand the question.
You don't read the newspaper, do you? Michael Dukakis. Michael. He's married to some actress.
Look, all I can tell you is that if they end up in the hands of the wrong people, they could be in deep trouble.
Who's they?
It could be anyone.
The cultists?
The guidance counselor at school.
So wait, if the
guy in charge of the video store, the chief of police, they're all in on this.
So if the guidance counselor gets into the hands of the cultists?
No.
You picked the wrong person to get kidnapped with.
One of the cultists come over.
Can you tell me what's going on?
You're going to die.
Oh, see, that's all you had to say.
I did, and then the cultist just smacks him extremely hard across the face, and he goes unconscious.
I feel like he deserved that.
And the cultist says, "Shut your mouth," and he walks away.
Let's see, what do I have in my backpack? Not much. Are we
all of a sudden
allowed to say what's in our backpack, like flashback kind of thing?
A silhouette coming from the opposite direction of the cultist.
Hey, Ben. Wait, I don't remember. What was his name?
You don't know his name.
Ben was the character from Umbrella Academy.
You don't know his name. He's only
hey, Spooky.
He does like a kind of.
I can't help but think that this is all your fault. I could have been sleeping.
As he gets closer, there's almost seems like there's waves coming from the roots of the tree.
So wait, that's in the opposite direction?
Yeah, and they're like kind of whipping at him. And like some of the shade is almost like it's kind of getting pushed aside as he gets closer and closer to you and the tree.
The shade of what? Of him?
Like him, like because he's kind of like a shadow bubble.
Okay.
Not disappearing, almost like it's like he had a coating.
Ew.
And then it starts, as he gets closer, it starts kind of whipping around, kind of sucking towards the tree. And you can see he's struggling not to get pulled towards the tree. But as that happens, his silhouette like starts kind of uncovering. And you can kind of see a little bit clearer. It's like translucent, but it's more visible.
I can see now, the skunk is gone.
Exactly. You recognize the face of Matthew Schnorp.
Who's that? Is that my brother?
That's your brother.
Oh, got it.
Oh, shit.
Maddie?
Andrew, you have to get out.
Maddie?
And he reaches up to your shackles and just kind of, he can put his kind of ghost hands through them a little bit.
Like Vision.
And they pop open.
Okay.
Run!
What? I look back and forth between the cultists and my brother, and then, like, say I'm sorry, like, mouth, I'm sorry, and then run. I don't know where. In the opposite direction, I guess.
Okay. We cut back to the interrogation room.
Okay.
In walks...
How long has it been?
This is kind of happening at about the same time.
No, but I mean, like 10 minutes? Are they like,
It's probably been like maybe just like 3-4 minutes. The cop's been kind of grilling them a little bit. But then the chief of police and that other cop that was talking to Munch and Gary walk in. The guy says, "Dude, you have to listen to what's on this tape."
Uh-oh.
And he starts playing it, and you can hear the cultist's voice. And as that happens, the chief of police pulls out his gun
Oh dear.
and shoots both of them, and then
Oh, we're playing it like
smashes
that.
the tape recorder.
Oh snap.
Dun dun dun.
He says, "That was a bad choice." We cut back to Blanche.
Oh, okay.
I assume I'm running through the dark.
Yeah.
Like running into. Maybe I'm like slower now and just like against the wall, like kind of groping.
And then you hear a
Everywhere.
sound coming from behind you.
My phasmophobia stuff coming into play.
Came from behind.
You're getting like a 5 on the parabolic
Oh
microphone.
shit.
And it comes around the corner, and it's the spirit. Only it's not dark anymore. It's glowing,
Oh shit.
lighting up the area. It says, Blanche, follow me.
Well, yeah.
The police have them. There's not much time.
Okay.
Because the principal that's now knocked out, Hank, still hanging behind you, told you that the chief of police is in it.
Yeah, she wasn't really paying attention.
That's
That's more dramatic irony.
So
The
he's-
audience knows.
So he leads you through. The police station is actually like the Schnorp tree is right in town center, which is surrounded by the Capitol building and all the other municipal buildings, including the police station.
Got it.
You are really nearby. So he leads you to an entrance that leads up to kind of a forgotten like paper, like a stationery closet in the police station.
Oh, Vera would love this.
They're in trouble. You need to help them.
Stationary.
Seems like you're in trouble.
That happened a while ago. They might end up where I am.
All right. Thanks, Maddie. Which direction do I go?
He points to the right.
Okay. So I'm gonna stealth.
So we'll do. This will be like evading problems. I'm gonna say this is a flight. It's a
Even though
flight,
I'm going towards them.
right? Because it's how you avoid problems.
Got it.
And this is definitely a problem you're trying to avoid.
Oh, this is not gonna be good, guys. 10,
Ah, yeah, you do it.
but not impressively.
With a, you got a 10. I was going through like an 8. So I mean that's a +2. Yeah, not impressively, but you succeed.
Yay!
Huzzah.
So any benefits you get beyond just what you were trying to do, isn't much. What you do get to do is you end up
What you
outside
do.
one of the windows of the interrogation room, which the blinds are pulled, but you can kind of see through it from your angle because you're ducking.
Uh-huh.
And at that moment, you hear the bang, bang from in that room and see the 2 cops fall. And then you can see that Jordan and Vera are in there.
Oh, snap.
I thought it was Munch and Jerry. That were
No,
in the room.
Munch and Gary were just sitting like out in like the bullpen area.
Their cop came in with the recorder.
Their cop came in with the chief of police and the recorder to talk to the police who was interrogating you to show that you guys weren't lying.
Oh, okay. I thought
now
they went
they're
into the room
lying
with.
on
Got
the
it.
ground dead.
Okay.
So I don't have any of my stuff probably because
Yeah.
crap. Do I see anything? Ooh, is there like a one of those old like cylindrical metal trash cans around?
Roll a d20. Highs or lows.
Knowing my luck, lows. 3.
Yes.
All right. So I go and grab it upside down so everything falls on the ground.
Okay.
God damn it. Then I go to the hinge side of the interrogation door.
Okay.
And then what was that? What was that? It doesn't have to go that deep. Blanche.
What the hell? You two, keep your mouth shut, or you're gonna look like them. And he goes out the door. And he closes it behind.
Seems nice.
And then I hit him upside the head with it. I want to try.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, that's a brawn. No. You're combating, right? That's a fight.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh God.
I get up and go.
Well,
to
I
the
guess, are you
window to
fighting
watch.
or...
I got a 13.
What?
I got 13.
13. Okay. We'll stick with it then. Yeah. We'll say that's a... guaranteed for... Yeah, if we go for an 8 again, which is guaranteed for characters who are skilled at it, which you were, but not for those who aren't, then that would be a +4. Yeah. Which still falls into the succeed but not impressively. You bash him over the head, all right.
Boom.
No negative effects, but no, he's knocked out.
Yeah. And then I just like let go of the trash can. And I'm like,
Where are there like no other cops around? Is it?
It's
just...
kind of around the corner, and
yeah.
There's one in our room, right?
I didn't hear.
Not
Not
anymore.
Killed.
He shot them
Don't
both.
you just hit him.
So I burst into the room. I'm like, I'm Luke Skywalker, and I'm here to rescue you.
And I kind of like tilt my head, and I'm like, "Are you? Whatever. Let's go." Because now that I think about it, I don't think Jordan's ever seen Star Wars.
I'm surprised Blanche has.
That's fair.
It's all for Harrison Ford. He's your
That's
role
fair.
model. Thanks for listening to episode 3 of ODND Presents Let's Ride. I didn't expect it to get that dark, but I guess when you're dealing with a killer cult, some eggs are going to get broken. It will be interesting to see how Blanche copes with the fact that her brother was murdered and turned into a ghost, once she has time to really think about it. You can find Kids on Bikes and Kids on Brooms, think Harry Potter instead of Stranger Things, at renegadestudios.com for a physical copy or drivethroughrpg.com for a PDF version. ODND Presents is a sister podcast to Of Dice and Dens, which you can find on Twitter at ODNDpod, Facebook at ODNDpodcast. Feel free to email us at odndpod@gmail.com or visit our website at odndpodcast.com, where you'll find a link to our YouTube channel where I try to make sure our episodes are uploaded. I'm a little bit behind on that for reasons, as you well know, but I'm hoping to get that up to date soon. ODND Presents is part of the StolenDress.com podcast network. On there you can find Of Dice and Dens, What's With You, Scooby-Doo, Comedy on Vinyl, the Dan J's Comedy Hour podcast, hosts with their own Picard, which we'll be having some new episodes soon, what was the drop of a new teaser trailer, The Professional Blur, and many more. And now, back to the action.
So I kind of
Darth
like
Vader.
look at you like maybe I wonder if you're sane, but then I think, oh wait, you're here to rescue us. Let's go. You're alive. Yay! But you know, all in my head.
Where's Smunch and Barry?
You
I
guys
don't
have
know.
no idea.
I don't know.
Marco?
There are a lot of cops out in the
Oh, crap.
bullpen area.
That didn't hear the
They
gunshot.
didn't hear a gunshot?
He had a silencer.
But she heard the
It's
gunshot.
always possible that they
I was
are
right outside.
trained to maybe not ask certain questions.
2 gunshots.
Mhm.
Click, click,
Mhm.
boom.
Just
All
ask
right.
Munch. You don't know how deep this thing goes.
That's
So let's
fair.
start all the way to Michael Dukakis.
All the way to Michael Dukakis.
Alright. I guess let's go this way. Away from the bullpen.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
And we like kind of stealth down the hallway.
You leading them back towards the catacombs?
Well, is there not a hallway? Is there not other
There's a fire exit.
But there's no other doors?
I mean, there's offices. Is that what you're asking?
No,
To leave, there's a fire exit.
we're looking for Munch and Gary.
They're at the bullpen direction.
Oh.
They're in the bullpen, sitting next to one of the desks,
Oh, shit.
among all the other cops.
Oh, shit. I look and the fire alarm.
Is there a fire alarm? Yeah.
Yeah, the fire alarm.
I mean, it's worked for us in the past.
Do it.
Vera, this is your one chance ever to do something wrong.
I'm doing it.
That a girl. That a girl.
All right, you successfully pull the fire alarm because that does not require a roll. And
We
the
love-
alarm's starting to go off.
We love fire alarms in this show.
Yep.
It's true.
So the cops, get up, do the whole fire alarm thing, and they, there's other, civilians. They're like, "Come on, let's go. We'll keep an eye out here." And so they lead you.
Go in with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So we scurry out and kind of like.
All right, that's going to be flight. But you have time to kind of discuss how you're going to do it, so I will allow this to be a controlled deal.
Can we see into the bullpen at all?
If you peek around the corner, I'm sure you probably could.
Is there anything made
I'm gonna
there specifically?
I'm gonna peek because I want to see where they are.
They're right in the middle.
Okay. Is there any like desks that are empty in the way that we could sort of like dart towards real low and hide near and talk to them or something?
Do a Captain Kirk roll.
Yeah.
I don't think that's one of the roles you can do, Kimberly. I think
Oh.
it's just like grit and brawn and brain.
Well, certainly not brains.
That's fair.
Well, they're with the fire alarm going off, they're being led out along with
Yeah.
the other police. But if you want
Ooh,
to
is
try
there a
to like,
uniform room? Is there a uniform room?
Oh no, yes.
you know what? Let's
No.
Jen
Just
roll a
saying, we
d20
could lead
highs or
them
lows.
away and be like, "We'll take care of these two."
Yes.
Highs or
So-
lows? Highs
just-
or lows, Jen?
Okay.
Here, Jen.
And roll a d20.
What do you guys think?
Highs.
Dude.
Mediums.
Mediums. Maybe mediums?
Sure,
5
between
to
5 and
15?
15. If you get between 5 and
Average?
15.
I should have done highs.
Oh, no.
What'd you get?
I got a 20.
Oh no.
I had a feeling I should have done highs.
There isn't a uniform room, but there is the
Not the classic
evidence
police uniform
uniform
room.
room.
You know.
It would be their locker room. But
Okay.
but that's not where you are, but what you do see is the evidence room. And it has been left ajar.
Room.
Someone had
Right.
just someone walked out of there because of the fire alarm and they didn't close it very well behind them.
Oh yes. There's probably
Evidence room.
contraband. What does heroin look like?
Oh my God, Blanche. Pull yourself together. I know you've had a
Just wanna
trauma, but
see it.
there's not an excuse
I'm not
for
gonna
the
snort it.
general. No. Nope.
Do you snort heroin?
Blanche
Heroin.
doesn't know. She doesn't have HBO.
She's only seen Star Wars.
I don't even think
See,
she
I
saw
was
it.
taught marijuana.
We saw the
was
trailer of
gateway
Star Wars.
drug. Just
All right,
skipping
so
pot.
do you go into the evidence room to see what? So let's say you've done this before you pull the fire alarm, so you have time to plan something.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll let you rewind that a little bit.
Thank you. Because, yeah, if I was there, I might have thought of it, but I'm not a person who's actually there. So thank you.
Ah! I just punched my laptop and that hurt my hand.
Aw.
Hey, Dan.
Okay. Yeah.
when I don't know if I'm the only one hearing it, but when you guys get like you and Ari get a little bit on the loud side, it like fades out so we can't hear you. Is that just me?
Yeah.
That's
Super
hearing that?
quiet. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it does.
That might be in.
Clipping.
I know Discord will do that
I
sometimes.
might
so
have that turned on. Let's see.
Zoom
It
doesn't-
is. It's automatically determining sensitivity.
Okay.
There we go. I'll turn that off. See if that helps.
I'll
We
determine
do
my
blow
own
out the mic a little
sensitivity.
bit too, and that might not help. So we'll see.
I mean that's fair, but when it fades out to the point where we can hardly hear you. So
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
Mhm.
imagine Discord probably was trying to do something with that.
Yep. Okay. I know it has done it in the past for other things. So anyway, proceed.
All right. So do you guys go into the evidence
Yes.
locker room area
Yes.
thing?
Yeah.
Don't hit your sister.
These two cats are so drama. Okay, so you walk into the evidence room,
Evidence.
and I mean, there's a lot of different things here. You see, racks of confiscated clothes. You see, there's like a locked area where there's weapons and stuff, as well
Mhm.
as you can see like probably drugs. If for those of you who might know what drugs looks like.
Lots of
Probably labeled
records by
drugs.
Satan worshipping rock bands, that kind of thing.
Yep, that kind of thing. Any sort of evidence that's important. Blanche sees a box labeled horse.
There's a horse in there.
No, it's just a basketball. It's a basketball
Ew.
thing.
I don't want to look in there. Do you think it's his head?
Probably.
Yes.
It's probably all bloody.
It
I don't
probably
wanna look.
smells really bad. Don't open it.
Do you look?
Idiot.
No. Okay, I do.
Okay, you open it up, and it is a porcelain horse.
Aw, I was hoping for blood.
So what do you guys
Do you
look
think
for?
there's
What
cocaine
is
in
the
there?
what is the plan?
Yeah, what is the plan?
We
Well,
both look
we
at
either need
Vera.
disguises and or evidence of some of these people being corrupt, because I'm sure they are, or
Just so you
Excuse
know,
me.
apparently
something we can broadcast our evidence with if we could find it real quick.
Okay,
or
well, if you see
something
anything
that we can divert them away from the cops and get them out of here. But
if you
preferably
see anything that
as many of those things at once as possible.
if you see anything that looks like obsidian or like a wine goblet thing or something
Why?
that could hold blood,
What?
What?
that might help.
What?
What the
Well,
hell?
Why?
Apparently, according to that principal dude,
Uh-huh.
the cult people want to drink our blood because we're kids and they want our blood.
Ew,
totally cool and normal, okay.
why?
All right.
To stay young, I
Oh.
guess. Which doesn't make any sense because kids grow up.
Exactly.
And being a kid is
Okay.
boring, you have to like do homework and stuff.
Oh, guess what?
What?
Ghosty is Maddie.
What?
Our ghost imaginary friend
Oh,
dude. I
that's
know.
cool.
It's effed up, man.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, it's freaked up.
Well, that starts with F.
My dad's gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
Uh,
I stole my boss's car, so
what?
kinda
When did that happen? That's
Yuck.
awesome.
For you, maybe. I was trying to save you, and then I stole a car, and then it's my boss's
Oh,
car.
you were
And
trying to
he's in
save
the
me?
cult. Yeah, and he's in the cult.
That's
I gotta keep
super
my voice
lame.
down. He's in the cult, I guess, because his car was there.
Hey,
and
you
now
guys,
I stole his car.
we're
and I'm
hiding
gonna...
in an evidence locker, and
Yeah,
maybe
I
you
know.
could keep it the fuck
But-
down.
Now I'm gonna lose my
Vera.
job, and I'm not gonna
nice
get
F-bomb.
I'm not gonna get to go to Columbia.
I'll
Oh,
do
you get to
another
go to
one if you keep your voice the fuck down.
I'm not gonna get to go to Columbia because I stole my boss's car.
help
roll
me
to
look
look
for
for
disguises
something helpful?
and
What-
or
what do you-
non-deadly weapons
what's the plan?
and
I
or
don't know.
a bullhorn
Obsidian.
and or
I had a plan,
obsidian?
and then we got drug into the lock,
Okay.
the evidence locker.
or could you ask your brother if he can help us find
I
something
don't.
important in here?
He seems to be going to the other side.
Oh,
I don't know.
mean-
He was getting a little weak and talking weird, like my dad
Yeah.
does when he's about to pass out. So I am not sure we can depend on him.
okay,
I mean, he's been through a lot.
sure.
Right? All right. So we got to get the boys away from the cult officers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of look at Jerry, Larry, Barry, Terry, Gary.
You look at him.
You're in the evidence room.
Oh yeah, he's not with us. I'm
No.
sorry. Duh. That's the whole
We
point.
rewound a little bit. The door was just left open.
Yeah.
And before you pull the fire alarm, you're going to try to figure out.
I was gonna
away.
suggest that he do it again to rescue himself. Yeah, hi. I'm paying attention.
Wait. What if we set off a distraction in the
Okay.
bullpen?
Yes.
Okay, but what do we do when everybody's distracted? What do we use in here to either disguise ourselves so that people don't recognize that we're us, and or maybe they think we're cops if possible, and or divert attention in a
But if there's
specific
enough
area
chaos,
long
then
enough
they won't see us.
to
and
get
we can just run out.
our friends out of here. Well, I think that in a police station, they're gonna sort of at least keep half an eye out for criminals trying to run away while the fire alarm is going off.
She's probably right.
Is there a horse costume?
Oh my god.
What I wouldn't
look at
give
the
for a
porcelain
Holocaust
horse.
cloak. Holocaust cloak.
Invisibility.
If it's so
cloak.
nice. Miracle Max said I could keep it.
Do you want to look for a horse costume?
Yes.
Go ahead, roll. Highs or lows?
No.
Or mediums?
Lows.
That's apparently an option.
5.
Alright, you find a horse costume
Oh,
in one of the boxes.
here we go.
Another one labeled horse. There's like 7 boxes labeled
It's like a 7-horse town.
horse.
Look, there was like a horse festival and it went wrong.
It went badly.
It
So,
went
so
bad.
it was a horse festival and like most people showed up to celebrate horses, but like the rest of them showed up to celebrate something else and it just went bad.
All right, so you.
Do you guys know how to coordinate walking in a horse costume? Or
I don't know. It's up to
Oh
you.
yeah, we
now.
went as a horse. We
So
went
we'll
as a
put you in
horse
the
like for
costume.
Halloween like 4 years ago.
Oh boy.
There you go. So Vera, you be in the front.
Nope.
Well, don't forget, Vera, because you failed that one roll, you do get a diversity token.
Okay.
So you be in the
Try to keep
front
track of
because
this
that's
thing.
going to be the least hard.
Nope.
And then
It's a 2-person costume. There's 3 of us.
I'll be the horse leader. Like they don't know what
Be
I
the
look
horse
like.
something.
I don't have to be in the horse costume.
Okay, but I will say
That's-
it's not a very realistic costume. Are we trying to
Look,
make them
I
think
gave you
we're
my
actual-
idea. I mean, we could just like cut one of us open and throw him to the sharks, but
Not it.
You have problems.
what? Oh, I
Um,
have an idea. I know
Mhm.
the back way out of this place through the stationery closet. What if we set off the alarm and
Uh-huh.
then we go out the back way and then
Uh-huh.
meet them around front?
How are they gonna know to go around front?
Well, where else are they going to be led? And then we'll just steal them from the fray. I like that word. have a word a day calendar.
The fray.
Yup.
I mean, we can.
Well, Vera, if you don't like my ideas, then why don't you come up with one? And
Just a reminder, there was also a fire exit at the end of the hall.
And there's a fire exit.
Do you think
That
we could
doesn't
actually
change.
grab them on their way out with cops leading them, though? They're gonna lead people out.
I don't know how cops work. I am not the criminal here. You two are the criminals.
Oh my god.
Only because of you.
You got a bunch of people drunk for no reason
Vera, I
in the
got
middle
one
of
person
trying
drunk.
to save people's lives.
If you have a better idea, then you tell us what to do. Miss Know-It-All.
Oh boy.
I just sigh and then like go and pull the fire alarm.
All right,
All right.
Jordan, get the fuck in this horse costume. We're gonna whisper to our friends on their way out and try and bite them with this horse mouth and pull them out the other way. Jesus.
All right. You can hear the cops starting to mill about.
Okay, guys, ready?
Blanche, you're
One of the
gonna
cops says
hold that
to
porcelain horse
Munch
and
and
say you were
Gary, like,
looking for your
"Come on,
lost
follow
horse,
me,"
but you just
and he
found
turns
them.
and walks.
Wait, Jen was saying something.
Sorry,
What was
I
that?
said, Blanche, if anybody gives you shit, grab that porcelain horse and say you were looking for your friend the horse, but you just found them, and you don't need to file that missing persons report after all.
That sounds perfect. Okay,
They'll
what were you
think you're
saying? Danny?
absolutely the right amount of sane for that if you hold that, I think.
Perfect.
But then, yeah, the cops turn to Munch and Gary and say, "Follow me. You gotta get out." And he just turns and walks because you guys aren't under arrest.
Fair.
Okay. Fine.
Meanwhile, we come waddling out.
So the cops are walking past you. You guys are probably unsure what to do.
Us?
No, the
Oh,
Munch
got it.
and Gary are probably like, "We go with them, but what about?"
I
Do you guys let you slow, or are you kind of just follow at the same speed as the other cops?
I'm gonna like hide underneath a desk.
Okay. What about Gary?
It's
What are
a
you
choice.
I'm hiding under the desk with Munch.
Mm-hmm.
doing? The cops. You know what? Let's do a flight. Both of you do a flight.
Oh God.
Where's my 10? Okay,
Give me
this is
that
gonna
nose.
be terrible.
What is mine? My
Ooh, 8.
Okay.
2.
So Munch, you kind of almost turn into the desk. Gary, one of the cops says, "Get out from under there! Come on, there's a fire."
Okay, sir.
What, this isn't the one where you duck under the table and cover your head?
Right?
So don't forget to take
And
your
cover.
token. As you're getting out from under the desk, out of the corner of your eye, as the cops, because the cop's looking at you, and you're kind of crawling towards him to get out from under the desk, you see a horse costume just kind of peek around the corner.
Nay! This nay!
Come on, let's go.
This
And he walks off.
nay. Over this nay!
Vera, is that you?
Nay! Yay!
Are you drunk?
Nay.
Okay. He just follows the horse.
What does the cop notice?
He turned and started walking away again.
Oh, okay.
They're not
Yeah.
that married into it.
Invested?
Yeah.
Does he like knock on Munch's desk?
Who, Gary?
Yeah.
I don't know. Gary, do you let Munch know?
Just
What the hell?
let's scoot.
Oh. Question, Dan. Is the cop who took the tape still in that office? And does he have the tape with him?
He's dead.
He was one of the ones that was shot. And
Oh, he was. Oh, right.
And the
they like
captain
late.
broke the
broke
tape
the
player.
tape.
Oh well,
The
sure.
tape player,
maybe
but...
Vera and Jordan should break it to him gently about that. Once they're out of the horse costume.
Sure.
But why do you ask? Are you gonna grab the tape?
Well, I thought I would, but if that's not possible,
He
then there's
broke
no
the
point in
tape
trying.
player, right?
Right.
Not the tape or the tools.
He stomped on the player which had the tape in it.
Oh, boo.
well, I mean,
But it's
You can feel free to try to grab it, but then
Craig's dead!
you will walk into the room with the 2 dead bodies, and you have to step over the unconscious.
It'll be
captain to do
funny
it.
if he's like morning.
Yeah, I don't want to
just like-
risk waking him up.
Although he's sleeping through the blaring.
Um,
Come on, guys, come on. Guys, get out of that silly costume. Let's go.
I think we have to trot out of here. Are we going through the catacombs?
Jay, roll a d20 and give me highs or
wait.
lows.
I wanted to say it's an awfully long face for a stormtrooper. That's all.
I'm gonna go highs this time.
Jay's rolling. What do you want? Highs
What
or
am I
lows, Jay?
rolling
You're
for?
rolling, yeah.
Wait, what am I rolling for? Okay,
I'll tell
sure.
you
Highs
depending
or
on if
lows?
if you succeed. I'll tell you.
Highs.
Or mediums.
That's an 18.
Ooh.
As you're walking past the room, you see another one of those players sitting on a shelf in the evidence locker.
Oh, snap.
Uh-huh.
Another what?
Yeah. One of the tape
Player.
players.
Uh-huh. I still have Craig with me though.
No, because wasn't he playing that on your thing?
No, I
No.
told him to put I was saying put it in the police
Oh, all right then.
Oh.
Okay, then you still have Craig. Never mind.
Yeah, I
Does
still
he
have
see
Craig.
a cassette?
Could I just take the other tape player anyway?
You notice your backpacks.
Oh. They shouldn't have our backpacks. That's sneaky shit. Yeah, let's get our backpacks then.
where are they? Are they in the
You're the one
evidence
that
room?
sees them.
Yep.
Oh yeah, well I grabbed my backpack. It's got my algebra homework in it.
And alcohol.
Well, I don't
Your
want that. I
algebra.
leave that behind in the evidence office locker.
Oh.
Wasteful.
I grabbed the alcohol as I grabbed my backpack.
I appreciate the offer, Blanche. You're very sweet. You're my best friend. But I'm in enough trouble already.
I just thought you'd want to take your mind off the fact that your boss is a blood-sucking cultist, but okay.
Well, I'll figure something out. I might put in an application at Taco Bell. It'll be okay.
Unless I hire felons.
Ooh.
Is GTA a felony?
Probably.
Like probably.
Yeah.
Is driving through a
Definitely.
cemetery felony? Is
Probably.
desecrating graves a felony? I guess.
Maybe.
Probably.
Man, I think
That's
there's a couple
self-defense
misdemeanors which
and
add up to a
preservation
felony
of life.
in New York.
Ooh,
Mr.
Grand Theft
Murders.
Auto can be filed as a misdemeanor or a felony depending on the circumstances
We're
and the
children.
value
It's
of the
Oh.
car.
gonna be fine.
They're children.
That's
all
also
good.
true.
Well, probably
So-
as far as anyone's concerned at this point, you guys probably just shot 2 cops, so I have a feeling that
Ooh.
GTA is going to be charged pretty hard.
We'll be fine.
Figure it out.
Okay, so there's the fire exit, or there's
God
the
brings up
the catacomb exit.
God brings up a good point.
Which is horrible because most
If
people
you-
would have already been dead by now in this scenario.
If
but,
you guys, if we don't want to get accused of that, we might need to blow the lid off this whole sacrificial cult business.
Well, I kind of
Yeah.
thought that's what we were going to be
I
doing
agree.
anyway.
That's why I was trying to find stuff in the evidence room, but it didn't seem like anything.
Is
stuck
that
out.
what you were trying to do?
Yes.
One of the
Mm.
things I either wanted to plant it onto them later, or find it and expose it to somebody. Weird Out listening.
Well, that's all. Well, I can tell you that there's a bunch of cultists meeting out by at Schnorp's under Schnorp's tree,
Uh-huh.
and that
Knew it.
principal dude is there.
Was Michael Dukakis there?
Probably.
Probably, man. They're all in
Mhm.
hoods.
Mm-hmm. Knew it.
So which route are you taking? You going underground, or you going out the door?
I think we should go underground.
Okay.
telling my dad to
The
vote
mechanic
Bush for
box?
sure.
Good choice. All right, so you climb on back down into the underground,
Underwear.
That seems really
and
considering
Maddie
the last
still
time.
is there.
Maddie! You haven't crossed over yet.
No, the tree, it pulls your soul out of your body.
Ew.
That's
No, I don't
what they
want that.
drink.
No, I don't want that.
But
So they don't drink blood?
no,
Ugh,
Oh, thank
movies
God.
lie to me.
they drink your soul, your life force. But I
That would
managed
be a really good movie with Bette Midler someday.
I managed to kind of duck out of the way of the carafe or whatever it is that
The
your soul
giraffe?
passes through. Yeah. But then I got separated from my body.
Can we put you back in your body?
It's long gone. It's just
That's lame.
I don't know what they did with it. I don't know what happens to a body afterwards.
The empties?
So, I told you not to ask about the empty. So what should we do, bro?
If I knew
Oh,
I
it's her
wouldn't...
brother. Okay.
Keep up, Munch.
Sorry, I'm just busy thinking
He
about
wasn't there for that conversation.
He wasn't.
TGIF. Sorry.
Oh my god.
What can we do, Maddie?
No. I don't know.
Oh, this is making me think of moonlighting.
So, you had to have brought us. I mean, have you been just like a shadow person for the past however long? 3 years?
Yes.
And where have you been this whole time? Just
It's been trying to make myself visible. It's been very hard. It's not an easy thing to be physical.
so why now? Why are we able to see you now?
Practice?
So have they been killing kids this whole time?
Yes.
That's messed up.
Yes.
Did they kill what's the name of the kid that went missing?
My cousin, I forget what his name was, but
Kevin Rester.
Did they kill Kevin?
Yes.
We gotta
damn,
do something about this, guys.
Aunt Betty's gonna be so messed up.
Blanche.
Yeah?
He looks really nervous. Blanche. It was Dad.
Huh?
It was Dad.
What was Dad?
He points to himself.
Fucking idiot.
What? No, you must be confused. You've been dead for like 3 years. You remember wrong.
No. It was Dad. Blanche?
But that's not.
They said that they require the blood of one of the ancient families every 5 years.
Uh-oh.
And it was his turn.
Ancient families. We changed our name from Schnorpowski.
So
We're not that ancient.
I raise my hand.
Aw, you're so cute.
Yeah? I guess.
So Kevin is my dad's, or no, my dad's, couldn't remember which single parent I had. My
Yeah, dad.
dad's sister's kid. So what does that make me as far as these ancient family things? Is that anything? Is that anything?
That's no.
Okay.
I raise my hand.
Shucks.
Yeah.
Munch Crowder. Hi. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What's it like being dead? I'm sorry. I thought I had like a real question.
I'll take mine off the air.
It kind of sucks.
Okay.
They always talk about a light. I don't see one.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
Just the tree. But I
Do
don't
you-
think everyone goes to the tree.
Everyone.
Do you get TV on the other side, or
'Cause I'm on this side.
so no TV then?
I mean, I can't.
I
With
need
a
to know
lot
if
of
he gets
effort, I can
TV on
turn
the
on a
other side.
TV, I guess. But
I don't
That
know
really-
how long his
I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
ability to talk to us is, man. Could you
Okay.
be considerate?
Fine. How do we kill your father?
How, like, what are we
Not a
supposed to
bad
do?
question.
What are we supposed to do, Maddie? We're kids.
I don't know.
We've
I'm a
gotten
kid
this
too.
far. Blanche, we've gotten this far.
We gotten
And we're
this
still
far
alive.
by, I mean,
Working
you
together and thinking.
you got
about it.
arrested. I almost got killed like 3 times. You let me talk you into dressing like a horse. We're not in good shape here, Vera.
Are we alive?
For the moment.
No.
Are they trying to kill us this whole
Oh,
time?
Maddie.
And we're still alive? Are they winning?
Is there anyone that's not in on this
Are
thing?
we alive? We want to be alive, and they don't want us to be alive. So are we alive right now?
Yeah, we're alive. Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're winning.
Yeah,
Alright.
for the moment.
Winning.
I second
Maybe.
Blanche's question. Is there anybody in town who isn't in on this thing?
That's a good question.
I mean, it's hard.
I'm
for
not
me to
in on
know.
it.
They wear masks and hoods.
What about the janitor? That'll
you
really
can't
tear us
use-
up.
Yeah, right.
Have you
I
been able
haven't-
to watch them?
I haven't seen anyone with that kind of a limp
Okay.
or a club foot. Just
Nice.
heads up.
Have you been to his house? I want some confirmation on like how many floors and if there's a bowling alley.
There's a bowling alley, Munch.
What?
There's a bowling alley.
He's definitely in on it then.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Can we just leave town?
I mean,
If we
Maybe.
leave, won't more kids die?
Not us.
Oh my god.
Plus, you know,
hey,
I can't
between-
make it on the street.
between when they do, and he points to himself, they find kids in other towns to disappear.
What if we damage the tree somehow?
I mean, you could try. It's a very
Isn't
big
that-
tree. The spirit has to pass through that obsidian thing, though. Maybe that?
That's easier. That's way easier. Look at everybody.
Much easier than a large
Yeah,
tree.
it's just like this like rock cup thing. We can
Oh,
totally
okay.
break that.
So obsidian is like glass, right? I mean, we just hit it with a hammer.
Or like a rock cup thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
apparently.
I mean, it's not diamond, right?
Fair.
I'm sure it's fragile. We could
It's a
just throw
rock.
rocks at it. That's where Jordan's a Viking.
Mhm.
We'll just
Can
turn
I
it into
flex?
a bunch of arrowheads.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We'll just take it and throw it off a bridge and
That
smash
dog is snoring so loud.
it. Bible.
Being so little.
Love that dog.
Well, we could go back to the evidence locker and follow through on Vera's idea of finding weapons. These weapons will be way better than my cricket bat.
Do we think they're all still outside?
I
Wait,
mean,
or-
I don't know that
Do
we're.
Do you still have the journal?
Yeah.
What? I sent you to the invisible ink thing. Did you read that?
Yeah.
What if we could get the writing to the news? Maybe we can get them to find out what's happening?
Yeah, but are there any news people in on it?
I don't trust the
You shrugged.
news. I don't
Neither
trust
does Munch.
anybody.
No. If it ain't scripted, it's nothing in my book. However,
You just
if it helps further the plot at all.
I'm just I'm telling you are writing the plot. I don't know how you're gonna defeat the cult.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Those goes.
I say we get the thing, we get the cup somehow, and we just break it. Like throw it off a bridge or something.
Is joining the cult an option?
I
You
mean,
can't beat 'em.
it's not an option.
I mean, I'm going to get killed.
Which of
If
us
we
on
can-
whose
It's
shoulders
like
makes the
another
most
2
convincing
years,
adult?
right? I'll be fine. Never mind. Although they did say I haven't died today, but I think they just want any kids.
I mean, I'm what?
I think it's
how old
because
am I?
you know what
16?
happened.
What?
You saw
Wait a
them.
minute.
Ah.
Where are we right now?
In the
You're-
catacombs, I think.
Yeah, as far as
New
I know, you're
York.
just below the police station
Okay.
in the catacombs.
Okay. What if is there how do we get to a phone? Could we call your work and see if your boss is there? And if he is, we go ambush him.
Okay. And then what?
Then he can help us get the cup, or we tell the police he's been doing terrible things. I mean, he has been doing terrible things, but
Fair.
he's
But so
been-
is the police.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. He's a real
I'm-
creep.
Do you think the police are gonna help us based on what just happened?
Maybe one police or our parents. I don't know. Somebody.
No,
powerful.
apparently they're not trustworthy
Well, not
either.
your parents. Yeah, but that's they don't let you read.
Hmm. Hmm. Hey, Maddie.
Ah.
What about the librarian? You know anything about her?
Just that she's been the librarian for a long time.
Okay. Does she hang out with any of those freaks?
Did she hang out with anyone?
I don't know. They always wear hoods and masks when I see them. It's hard to follow them everywhere. They've got wards or something. I don't know. But I've never not been able to be around her, I guess. I don't know how to say it.
Are there any other kids that have managed to get separated from their bodies like you did?
I've never seen anyone else. I don't know.
Oh, that's so sad.
No one's ever escaped?
Doesn't bode well for us.
Right?
It's hard to escape when
Maybe.
it seems like an entire town is preventing.
For the greater good.
The greater good.
I don't get the reference.
It's about, 30 years out of date. It's okay.
The wrong direction.
You know,
I'm not good at these
Just if we
problem
could-
solving.
maybe I could go talk to the librarian and
Maybe she
feel
has a
out
hidden
if
arsenal.
she's suspicious or not.
Maybe
I
she's
think-
secretly Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
I think one day when we were talking, she said that the library had its own super old printing press that it made little booklets with from time to time.
That's really interesting, but okay.
I mean, what if we
Made a pamphlet about get out of
put
the
it
cult?
everywhere?
Oh. I mean, couldn't we just do that at Kinko's?
I'm sure Kinko's is in on it.
I'm just saying, I need one person we can trust. Maybe it's not her. Maybe it is. And she's smart. She knows a lot of people. if she's in on it, that would be horrible. But maybe we could try to see.
Okay.
So you gonna go to her house? Because it is still evening.
What time does the library close?
It's like, because you did the whole thing, and then you went to the place, called in sick, so it's probably like almost 9 now. The library's definitely closed. They close at 5. It's a library.
My library
I mean,
used to
my
close at
library
9
used
before
to
the
close at
pandemic.
9.
All I know is that, like, the Lawrence Library, it wasn't even open every day. So, and the Milford Library, which is open every day, closed at 5.
Yeah,
And that's
the
closer to
rural
what we're
ones
looking at
probably-
here.
Yeah, that makes.
You have, like, the one librarian.
Still
she
like the
ever
idea of
work late?
kidnapping your boss.
No, I just don't know how that would get me in less trouble.
Smash cut to the librarian's house.
Is that what we decided on? Are we
Sure.
deciding on that?
Sure. Do it.
Got
Okay,
nothing-
it's 9 o'clock. All the lights are off in her house.
Oh dear.
I mean, she's
Just going
Agnes
full
is an-
stereotype, aren't we?
Agnes is an old lady, old librarian.
Do I wake her up? And
Came all this way.
still-
Of course
like,
we're waking her
okay,
up.
no, but the thing is, I don't.
Vera. Either
wanna-
she's asleep and she can help us, or she's in the catacombs. In which case,
Mhm.
she's not an ally. Go knock
Yeah,
on the
that-
door.
You're
They're
not wrong.
probably all meeting right now, aren't they?
Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
for
they were
sure.
starting to.
Or they're
I
out
was
looking
there.
for us. So,
Well, yeah, the chief of police is probably awake by now.
probably.
You don't think they have anybody scouting out for us right now?
Oh,
I'm
probably.
sure they are.
I
I was
just don't
not
want-
sneaky when I knocked you unconscious.
Do we have our bikes right now or no?
Your bikes? You would have had to go to Blanche's house probably to get them.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, like, I don't want any evidence that we're. If we go in, I want any evidence that we're here because I don't want anything horrible to happen to her.
That's totally fair.
Don't leave anything behind. We're gonna sneak up onto this porch and duck down, except for maybe one person.
Munch.
All right, here we
And
go.
don't sneak down and hide in a way that might freak her out. Like, don't jump up or anything.
Clip clop,
Okay?
clip clop.
She's
clip,
old.
It's
clop,
not
clip, clop.
Halloween. We know not to
I
scare
know,
the
but
old
don't get
biddy.
excited and like jump because she's old.
I
I'm
ring the
just
doorbell.
saying. Okay. Can you sit down now?
Is it old
Munch?
Victorian?
No, just a regular doorbell.
No,
Just
but
sit
what's the
down
house
like
look
calmly with your
Oh,
hands
no,
in your
it's-
laps, okay,
It's
guys?
like it's like the house we saw earlier. It's just that one level,
Like story time
long-
style.
like? Ranch house.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
see.
feel like that's visually calm.
Anything? No.
Mm-mm.
Oh shoot.
Knock, knock, knock.
You see a light go on in the back.
There we go.
God damn it! Calling in the middle of the night. She's walking to the front door. And she opens it. Who is it?
Hi, it's Vera, and I'm so
I'm the one who
sorry
knocked
to
the
bother
door.
you.
Don't I get to say anything?
Hey, Munch, can I talk?
Hi, I'm Munch Crowder. I'm here to help
I
you.
know. I've
Sorry,
seen
go
you
ahead.
looking at Michael Dukakis.
So I'm so sorry. I know,
know
this
you
is
have a
strange.
crush.
I know we're kids, and it's weird for kids to be knocking on your door at night. And
Yeah,
if we have
that hasn't
problems,
happened in a while.
normally we should go to our parents, but we're having an emergency, and unfortunately, the police and our parents can't help us right now, and we don't know who to trust. But I want to trust you because I've known you for a long time.
Well, come in, dear.
You,
Thank
She
you.
opens
you
the door.
haven't tried to eat me.
Can we all come in?
Can we
Uh,
all come in, ma'am?
Yes, come on in.
Does she have a bowl of Werther's Originals anywhere nearby that I could grab one while I'm
Oh, definitely right by the door.
It's like 5.
Oh, then I
you.
trust her. Then yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely
Bowls.
trust her.
That's a good lady right there.
grab a handful. Chocolate kind.
God, I haven't had one of those in years.
She's got
Wow.
like the kind
These
of
are
got a
so
living
good.
room with a couple couches, an old TV set, just this black and white Zenith sitting in the corner, doilies on the back of the couch,
So
Afghans.
I know
Where's the
that it's
remote?
nighttime, but would it be okay if we just turned on the TV and turned the rest of the lights off while we talk? I want it to look as normal as possible, like you don't have a bunch of people over right now.
Oh,
I
sure,
know it
dear.
sounds
I'm sure
weird.
my daughter may be on right about now. It's 9 o'clock, right?
Your
Ooh.
daughter?
With the-
Yes.
what-
Martha
Okay.
Spymat. She's the one of the anchors at the 9 o'clock news.
Oh, isn't that
Thought
nice?
you might be a person that would know a reporter.
Whatever. Okay. I mean, cool.
So she turns on the
Okay.
news.
If you want to watch that, we can totally do that, and then maybe afterwards we can.
Would you
talk.
like something to drink, dears?
Mm,
I'm okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Lemonade?
I'm good with my Werther. God damn it.
Oh, I have some water with me. Thank you, ma'am.
So lemonade, dear?
Yes, please.
She goes and gets you some lemonade.
Aw.
On the news, there's a breaking announcement
Oh dear.
that 4 teenagers are being looked for Grand Theft Auto and the murder of 2 police
Hark the
officers.
herald angels sing. Glory to change the channel. The newborn king change the channel is on earth.
It's
and
okay.
mercy
There's
much
5
is
of
gentle.
us. We're fine.
What are you guys saying? We're gonna overpower an old woman? What are you talking about?
And then
No, we're not 4 teenagers.
two
We would
two
never
of
do
your
that.
Okay.
your 2 mugshots that they took are up on the screen.
Ah, damn it.
Good boink. Alf, can we watch Alf, ma'am?
Hark the herald angels
Did
sing.
she see it? Or is she getting
She's in the
lemonade
kitchen
right
getting
now?
lemonade.
Change the channel, change the channel. Somebody change the channel. I can't keep singing. I don't remember all the words to Hark the Herald Angels sing. Hark the
Is it
Herald
over yet?
Angels
Is it
sing.
quick or a slow story?
It's sort of one of those like live news things.
Peace on
Can,
earth.
can I make
Okay.
a roll? Can I
Hey,
make a roll to see if we find
maybe
Wheel of Fortune?
maybe we can find some sports on and pretend that that is running overtime.
Okay, let's
There
go
you
ahead
go.
and do.
Dan, you
Wheel
faded
of
out almost
Flight.
completely
It's
there.
flight. It's flight.
Oh, okay.
Flight.
I was just going.
All of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
While
Oh.
it's pretty quick, I'll let it be a planned action. You can help each other do it.
I got an 8.
I got a 3.
Ugh.
I got a 3.
Wow, we suck.
Wait, I
You.
needed 12. I needed 12. Dice.
Okay, which one's the
So-
12th? Is it this one?
The one with 12.
Shut up. There you go. That is... What'd you get? You got a 12?
I got 12.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, Gary turns it to Channel 7, and it's a different reporter talking about these kids. And then Blanche turns it, and it's another channel
There's
talking
literally no
about
sports
the
that are
kids,
interrupting news time.
And then Vera gets it onto QVC, and no one gives a shit about the kids.
Yay!
Yay!
We clearly
They are
went
selling
through...
turquoise.
Oh!
We started with NBC and went to CBS and
Yep,
ABC.
ABC, all the local affiliates.
Yep.
And... Yep.
Munch, do you like QVC?
I love QVC, please, thank you. Yes. Ooh,
You
look
want to
at-
watch QVC?
Yeah, let's watch this. This is
Okay.
crazy.
She comes back in
Oh,
with a glass of
That
lemonade.
is a nice collector's plate.
Oh, hi, miss. Sorry, Munch really loves QVC.
I
He
love
really wanted to watch
QVC.
it.
Thank you.
Oh, this
So-
is dangerous for me. I pile.
Hey, you know what?
Please.
I have a crazy story, and maybe I can distract you from QVC with it. Can we
Okay,
tell you what
dude.
happened to us?
Oh, yes, please. I would love to know if I can help.
Okay, you remember how I asked you about This is going to sound really incredible, but try to bear with me because I don't know what else to do. And we're gonna be in a lot of trouble if no one believes us, frankly. Blanche has already been kidnapped, and we rescued her. Well,
And
she
they've
rescued
already
us,
been
actually. We rescued each other. I don't even know. Anyway, I was looking up the town founders, right?
Say again?
And I was looking up the town founders
Oh, yes.
the last
Yeah.
time I was at the library. And
Yes, I
it's
recall.
because strange things have been happening and kids have been disappearing. And we got some clues that it might have to do with the town founders. And we just found out tonight.
The
that-
Crowders?
And the Schnorps. And the... I don't know anybody else.
So you know how kids in our very small town and surrounding small towns have been disappearing randomly?
Yeah, it's been a pretty dangerous area.
But it
Why
shouldn't
is it
be,
a
though.
dangerous area, though? You know?
Well, accidents mostly, from what I've heard.
Mm.
Accidents
But
that
did they
mean
find the
bodies
kids'
disappear?
Bodies?
Well, I mean, they find some of the bodies, I guess. Like that one the principal killed in the swamp. He was principal for a few decades. I mean, some of those could probably be tied to him.
Oh, trust this lady.
I think that might have been a convenience and that this is a really big problem.
He's a plant.
So
Wow.
the
No, he's a
thing is, and I
person.
know that sounds wild, right? But he was principal for a really long time and didn't do anything to any kids. So it just seems strange to me. Always when I heard about it, frankly. Why would you put up with so many of us breaking rules? I mean, sure, people can snap, but I don't know.
Can you roll a charm for me, Vera?
Oh God, charm? I mean, I'm telling the truth right now, though.
I know. Just roll a charm.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
God.
need to,
This is
like,
my
sell
worst
it.
one. 6 out of 6.
Oh, dang. Can she explode it? Or...
Doesn't she?
Yeah, if it's go ahead. If it's
Oh,
a 6 on
okay.
your 6, roll it again.
You roll it again or you roll the biggest
5?
next one?
You can just roll it again.
Oh, okay.
So that makes it 11?
Maddie
I could use
appears.
adversity if I need to. Oh wow, okay.
That's who your charm was affecting.
Ooh.
Can she?
Because
see
he's
him?
afraid to make himself appear to adults. But you convinced him
Oh.
to do so to help.
Okay. So this is my friend Maddie.
She recognizes him. Maddie.
That's Blanche's
my.
brother. He died.
She recognizes it. He just
Vera's
Related to
mansplaining.
him.
She's
Blanche
mansplaining,
doesn't go
it's
to
fine.
the library. Come on now.
That's fair. Maddie was a good student, though.
Okay.
What? She sits down because she literally just saw a ghost.
Do you want some lemonade?
I think so, dear.
I've got like a dozen Werther's originals in my pocket if you need one.
Coincidence.
I'm gonna go grab her some lemonade real
What?
quick.
Well, I didn't drink mine. She can have mine.
She gets up. She's like, "Stay here," and she goes to her phone.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No, ma'am, please,
And she
let me
calls
finish our
one
story.
number. It says, "Martha, you need to get down here. I can't tell you why." And she hangs up. That'll get her.
Ma'am?
And she goes and sits
Ma'am?
down.
Who's Martha? Is that your
Who's
daughter?
Martha?
I told you, it's my daughter.
Okay.
I thought she was on the news.
Well, I was watching the news earlier. It's been a bit busy with another story.
Ma'am, I just want to know, are you part of the founding families of this town?
I am not, dear. I moved here about 10 years ago with my daughter.
Oh, okay. And her father wasn't correct?
Say yeah? Oh no,
Her father?
her father died a long time ago.
Oh, that's sad.
From Lemonade.
I'm sorry
We're
about
from
that.
Michigan.
So,
We moved here because she was able to get a bigger anchor job in this town than in Chicago, where she was a small fish in a big pond.
okay. So, I'm sorry to have asked you that.
I thought
man.
she was
It's
an
just that-
anchor. I'm not following.
It's just that I really do trust you, and I just wanted to make sure that I hate to say I know she's your family, but I want to be able to trust her too. And this whole problem is related to the founding families of our town. They're sacrificing people.
She stands up and she walks into a room, and she comes out with this folder and throws it on the coffee table. This is what Martha has been working on. You open it up and you see a lot of the same symbols from inside that journal.
Oh,
Mm.
snap.
God.
Wait, she wouldn't say that.
I have a journal with this in it, ma'am.
Oh, bogus.
Rad.
Dukakis.
That's what I've been researching with. That's why I asked you about the town founders. Because these symbols in this journal.
Yeah. I was wondering about that. My daughter has been going on and on about this conspiracy, but she hasn't been able to put anything in place. Dear, I think you might be the nut she needs to crack this thing.
She called you a nut.
So,
Well, I think your daughter's probably smart enough to come in quietly if you wouldn't tell her why.
after running from cultist police and hiding out with a reporter's mother, the ghost of Blanche's brother convinced the old librarian to help them. Will this be enough to absolve them of murder, or will the town remain under the yoke of a dangerous cult? Find out next time on Let's Ride, a Kids on Bikes adventure.